Hey you guys, today we are making my Aunt Lisa's famous motorcycle beans. Stay tuned. All right, so I'm going to start by soaking 1 pound of beans overnight. I'm going to fill it up a little bit past halfway and let those soak overnight so that we can cook them. I'm going to rinse again the beans and sort them to make sure there's no rocks because sometimes it happens. Not often, but you may get some rocks. So I'm just going to rinse and sort those. I'm going to fill the pot up a little past halfway, and I am going to start boiling my beans probably for an hour or two until they're soft. Next, I'm going to cut a green bell pepper, a white onion, and some minced garlic because y'all know I hate mincing garlic. You can put as little or as much as you like. I used about half a white onion and a little less than half of the bell pepper. Kind of cut them a little bit small. I don't like the big chunks of bell pepper, but not super fine, so not minced, but just kind of at a medium cut. All right, so here are my beans after I've cooked them for about an hour or two on like a medium-high heat. They are soft, and now I'm going to cook my ground beef. This is a pound of ground beef. So I'm going to brown this and brown it till it's almost done. And when it's a little pink left, then I'll add in my vegetables and saute those as well. All right, so I'm going to add in just my bell peppers and onions and let them get tender, and then the last couple of minutes I'll add in my garlic because I don't want it to burn. All right, so lastly, I'm adding in my garlic, about a tablespoon, a heaping tablespoon. You can add more or less if you like, but I do use about a tablespoon, and let that cook in for another minute or so. All right, so I'm going to add about a teaspoon of garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, cayenne, cumin, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and half a teaspoon of cayenne, and stir that all in. All right, so now I'm going to fry up some bacon. You can use as little or as much as you like. I'm going to fry this till it's all the way done, and then I am going to cut it, break it up into like small pieces where it's kind of crumbled throughout our beans. All right, so you're going to need about half a cup of brown sugar, half a cup of, I won't say half a cup, about 3 tablespoons of honey, a tablespoon of A1 sauce, a tablespoon of Worcestershire, and I'd say about a half a cup of barbecue sauce. All right, we're removing our bacon, and we're going to just add that to our ground beef. Here are our beans that we're going to use. So we're just going to add all of our ingredients in and give everything a really good mix. So A1 steak sauce again, a tablespoon or two, about 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. And I also like to use liquid smoke, maybe like a teaspoon, but I did not have any. It just kind of gives it that smoky flavor. Again, I'm still working on measurements, but you can season to your liking and taste as you go. Add a little less and, kind of slowly start to incorporate all your ingredients. But I'm adding the meat in with the beans and all of the other ingredients, and I'm going to give that a good toss. Make sure everything is mixed all the way through. And you don't want the consistency to be too runny or watery once you add the barbecue sauce in. You want it to be kind of thick and chunky, and because we're basically making baked beans. So we're gonna add in the barbecue sauce, and then we're gonna stir that around and put everything in the oven. I'm gonna put it in a small foil pan on 350, and I'm gonna cook it for about 30 to 40 minutes. And there is the consistency. Like I said, it's not super runny. It's kind of a thick, like chili almost. And you're just gonna spread them around, put it in the oven, cover it with foil for 350, and there are your baked beans. This is my Aunt Lisa's famous recipe that she gave to my dad. I'm sure I put my little spin on it over the years, but this is a great summer side, especially when you're barbecuing or having a picnic. I hope you guys are starting to enjoy summer. It's getting hot here in California, and hope you have a good evening. Bye.